What's up, everybody? Bill Tendo here. Thank you for coming hang out with your favorite old man yelling on the internet. I do appreciate it. If you would, hit that like and subscribe button to check out more content. Hit the notification bell. I think that's still a thing, and you'll get updated when I make posts, which is, several times a week. What I want to talk about today is a two-part issue, and they are connected. So boom, let's talk about Whatnot first. First of all, not a big fan of Whatnot, and eventually I will make a video on just Whatnot. It'll probably be broken up into 2 or 3 videos, so I don't have to make like an hour-long video. I think that's excessive. I'd rather break that up. I was a Whatnot seller very close to the beginning, and I didn't stick around long. I gained traction pretty quickly because of my social media following, but there were cracks in the veneer very quickly. I determined that my ethics and morals did not align with their company, which, in my personal opinion, they have no ethics, they have no morals as a company. A company shouldn't have to be moral, but a company should be ethical and whatnot. In my personal opinion, very much is not. And that's part of what we're going to be talking about today, because at one time, we're going to tell the story of Blake Martinez, one-time NFL player who ran an $11 million or more. Nobody actually knows the exact dollar amount because Whatnot won't say anything. He ran estimated $11 million Pokemon scheme through Whatnot. So let's get into what that entails. First of all, Whatnot never gave us the disclosure. Other people figured it out and posted it on Reddit that Blake Martinez, he retired from NFL to do Pokemon because he was already selling on Whatnot. He came in at the very beginning. The guy that runs the department for trading card games and stuff like that, who is supposed to be trust and safety, quality control on that department, was Blake Martinez's best man, and vice versa. And these guys go all the way back to college, roommates. The other guy's name is Craig. Can't remember his last name. He's always in the Whatnot Discord, which I can't believe I haven't been kicked out of yet. I'm actually, because I'm very outspoken against Whatnot, I'm surprised my account's not banned. But it still exists there. You could find me on there. At the end, I was just letting other people sell stuff on my account. I didn't care. Anyway, so Blake Martinez is selling Pokemon. He decides that after a few years, he's going to retire from the NFL, and he's just going to sell Pokemon because he's set up to win, right? He has money invested. His best friend runs this division and is also a vice president in the company. He has no rules. He can do whatever he wants. They're always going to put him at the top of the searches. He's going to be the biggest Pokemon seller on there. And they do a lot of gambling. You can't call it gambling. They do what they call breaks. And that was actually the name of his channel, was Blake's Breaks. And this channel ran almost 24 hours a day. They had numerous people work for it. Somebody was always breaking. As far as I know, from the very beginning, there were reports that there were bad breaks. They were taking cards off screen, weighing packages, cards disappearing, people getting cards. If they got a card graded, they would get one back in a lower condition than what was just opened on screen. And the date on that card was 6 months before the stream ever even happened for the grading process. So they were swapping out cards. Anything shady, absolutely anything shady they were doing. Whatnot refused to comment on it at all. And there was so much public outcry, especially on Reddit. And obviously, I'm in the Whatnot Reddit group. Again, a place I'm surprised I haven't been kicked out of because I rarely have anything positive to say about the company. If you check out Rattle Pokemon, he has done a huge series on Blake Martinez and what he did and how he scammed everyone. I believe it's called even former NFL players will scam you. And after Rattle brought a lot of exposure to it, and people compiled all this evidence, and the outcry wasn't going away. Well, then Whatnot decided that they were going to make a statement, and it was on Twitter, and their statement was, he sold millions of dollars. Mistakes happen. And they thought that would suffice, and it did not suffice. The uproar actually got louder. No one wanted to spend any money, and from what I understand, the Pokemon area of Whatnot to this day is still pretty dead because Whatnot refused to take the largest scammer on the platform off the platform after, 4 months of outcry. Well, Blake's Breaks was finally banned. Now, Blake's Breaks was finally banned. They were removed. Whatnot said they refunded all sellers. That's simply not true. At some point, they stopped taking applications for refunds, and they started ghosting people and telling them they didn't apply, or they didn't fit the criteria, whatever. Anyone who ever bought anything from Blake's Break should have been fully refunded, because you don't know if you got scammed or not, but the chances are you did. So Blake needs to find a new place to peddle his wares, right? So he's got to make that money. He's got a business to run. So what a lot of people don't know at this point is that Blake Martinez's employees all started showing up with 200 and 300 followers each, early, low hundreds, with live access on TikTok, and they're selling under their own names. But you can tell every one of them is selling for Blake Martinez, because somehow every one of these people were granted live access with under 1,000 followers on TikTok, which is against their terms and conditions, which means he made something happen. He paid for that early access to lives. And I haven't seen them on there in a while. I don't think it ever picked up any traction. The word was out about these guys. I know their streams had a lot of people commenting, this is just Blake's Breaks under a different name. So that didn't take hold. So now we get into what we're going to talk about today, which is taking forever for me to get here, and I apologize for that. We are going to talk about, what is Blake doing now? He retired from the NFL. He ran his Pokemon scam for a long time and stole millions of dollars from people, which Whatnot refused to do anything about. He failed at establishing a foothold on TikTok to do live breaks. So where is he now? He's attempting an NFL comeback. Now, this is from ESPN.com, and this came out just 2 to 3 days ago. Blake Martinez is making an effort to rejoin the NFL. I believe he is at the Panthers training camp right now, working out, trying to make the team. You know what? Fucking NFL has so many people with felonies. I guess a Pokemon scammer is bottom of the barrel for them. They're not worried about that, Hey, he can't, if he's out there playing football for us, he can't rip people off for Pokemon cards, People like this, scum of the earth, man. They really are. They just come in and rob and pillage a community and then skip away at the end of the day. Nothing happens to them. A lot of people want to see the transactions and the complaint logs about Blake's Breaks. I've seen rumblings of a class action lawsuit against Whatnot. I don't think that's ever going to happen myself. But, it is what it is, because people just want answers. They want to know how long these complaints were coming in for Blake's Breaks and how often before the public outcry started in mass, which forced Whatnot to do something. Whatnot made it very clear they had no intention of doing anything, because after they posted that tweet about he sold millions of dollars and mistakes happen, they banned him from live streaming for 1 week. That was his punishment. And like I said, it just, people got even more angry. So then they banned him from the platform. But they were really trying to let him slide. As a matter of fact, he sent an email it was a group chat to people that work for him that break on screen, and told them straight up, do not worry about it. Just don't talk about it. It'll blow over in a week. We are whatnot. We are not going anywhere. And I think that just pissed people off anymore. Anyway, fuck Blake Martinez. Like and subscribe. I hope he fails to return to the NFL. Just because I hope for all the bad things to happen to this guy. He's got millions of dollars of hobbyists and collectors' money. He shouldn't get any money from anywhere else. Live off of that for the rest of your life, you scumbag. Later, guys.